Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of the Littleton Chronicles with me, Danestra. I hope you're all doing well. Today we're going to build the library and then we're going to build the school next to it and build ourselves a really nice area for our children to come, be taught and also read. So let's get on with this. So here we are with the time lapse of the library build. So we're building the library first, then we're going to get ourselves the school building. My plan from that point onwards is to build a bit of a playground area off to the side to really sort of make the school area its own area, because normally you just obviously put stuff on like a grid formation and it doesn't really look that good. So I'm thinking playground, like climbing frame, all that kind of stuff. So here we're watching Jameer build the library. It's really simple, small building, just like every other building starts off in Littleton. We've got one bookshelf and the job block, but it's somewhere for the children of Littleton and the adults to get some books to read. And here we are. Jameer has finished building us a library. Let's take a look inside. So this is very basic at the minute. They've only got one bookshelf. But slowly but surely this will get upgraded and we'll get more books. And it'll become even nicer in here. Although I do really like the fact that it is a very small building. Now, time to clear this area, get a pathway up to the library, and then also earmark ourselves a slot for the school. Okay, here we go. So, we're going to want this to go kind of straight this way. I'm going to use my shears, because then we can get even more of these leaves. So here is the pathway we're going to link up with. Obviously we're going to have to do a bit of shaping because this lamppost is here, but we could also always just go up here. So if we just bring it in a sort of triangle pattern this way, and then we will use the spruce we've just picked up, turn it into planks, turn it into slabs, and then we'll get ourselves a step. It's a rather large step, but it's fine. And then we'll bring ourselves here to link up perfectly. So this will be the pathway that we use for getting to the library and school. So we're going to have a kind of like education district. Obviously the university is all the way over there, so it's not really close by, but that's fine. There we go. Perfect. And then that leads right into the door of the library. So, where are we going to put the school? I honestly think this area just here would be a really good idea. And also I want to build a sort of playground-esque area out the back of the school so it doesn't just look like another building, like it's integrated in. So I'm thinking let's curve to here, and then we'll put the school here somewhere, and then we'll figure out the playground situation after we see what the school looks like. First of all, we've got to go build that school block. So in order to get ourselves a school block, we need 2 feathers, a build tool, and then to surround it with planks. And there we go, 1 school block. Let's go put this down. First of all, I'm just going to clear some of these trees out of our way, so we can really see what we're working with over here. So it looks like we do actually have a rather perfect platform to put it on top of, and then we could bring the playground in front of the school and have it sort of running along the pathway, and then maybe do a little bit of terraforming on this hill here to sort of extend this area out a little bit. Let's see how it looks. Education, school, and we'll look at what it looks like at level 5. So for placing, you can use the arrow keys and plus and minus to place your building. So currently, that looks like a good spot to put it. It is completely on top of this area. Obviously, this little bit here is going to need some terraforming, but that's okay. So I think we pull the trigger and set this to go here. But just before I do, I'm going to make sure I make a note of where the entrance to the school is actually going to be, so that I can start on the playground while this is being built. So we're going to hit go, come down here, and I think we should give this to Kenzie because she's closest. So that is ready for when Kenzie is done building some of the farmhand buildings. So Kenzie begins building the school, and while Kenzie is building the school, I am surrounding the area in a big stone wall, and this is going to be the outline of the entire playground for the school. I've just gone for a really simple fluid wall instead of going for squares, because I am really liking the natural curve of all of these walls. So as you'll have seen in the time-lapse, I've gone ahead and built a wall around the entire area that I am actually going to use as the school grounds. Now I'm thinking of creating some kind of playground-esque area over there, and just, you know, a lot of room for the kids to play. And I know it's taking up quite a bit of our colony room, but honestly, I really like this idea of just adding in some really nice areas to prettify the place rather than it all just being buildings. So this is the school building. It's very small at the minute. It is Littleton Primary School. And this is it. So the kids sit on the red carpet and a teacher is hired. We have Riley T. Bartolot. So I'm also going to set this to upgrade so somebody can work on upgrading this. Because what I do in the colony is I'll build a building, show you guys it being built, and then gradually everything gets updated. So I am going to continue going around here and fixing up the place for the school. So I'm thinking that is a big enough entry point. Just make it a little wider. And then we're bringing it this way, I think. Perfect. So my idea with this wall is to have it too high and have these blocks, and then also have iron bars going between it, so you can still see through, but it's kind of safer for the children, I think. So if we just go around and make sure it's all safe for them, and also fix anything like this where it should be the wall. So I've gone ahead and made a bunch of iron bars. We're now going to take these into the tinker room, chuck them in, and figure out which kind of bars we'd like. I quite like these Victorian iron bars pikes, because I think those would look nice because they're more of like a decorative one than normal bars. Like they kind of look like they should be on top of a wall. But then we have got stuff like the chained iron bars. Actually, I might go for these floral ones. Those are quite nice. So we're going to craft all of them into floral. And then we're going to head over to the school and start changing this area. Okay, here we go. So we'll want something like this here. Bring it along. Stop it here. Oh yeah, I think that looks really nice. I think that's the perfect idea we can go with here. And then this area is a little more difficult. Especially it's knowing where to put bars and where not to put bars, because does that look bad? No. Okay, I was really worried that was going to look terrible, but I think that works. So now we'll go around and fill this whole area in with iron bars, making sure to put stone bricks at the end of the bars. And I think this will just make it safer for the children. It sort of gives a little prison vibes, not gonna lie. But at the same time, when you were in school, it kind of felt like prison, let's be honest. So my grand idea for this area is to build a climbing frame, and I've gone ahead and made some framed corner strips and some framed corner pillars. And I'm going to attempt to make an iron monkey bars, and we'll see how that comes out. So first of all, we're going to get ourselves situated with where everything's going. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 is going to be the corner piece. Then we're going to have another corner piece over here that lines up. And then we want another one over here, I think. And this is going to be the 3 corners of an L-shaped climbing frame. And it's going to be really big, but it's I really like this idea. I'm also actually going to change out these logs at the bottom for barrels, I think. There we go. Okay. I think that's high enough as well. And then what we're going to do is we're going to grab slabs to be the flooring. Like, these kids are getting it good. Like, I wish. Oh. Accident. And then finally we'll just fill this one in. Okay, this one looks to be 5 wide and this one's 4, so this is going to be where I attempt to put monkey bars. So first of all, we're going to put some posts down. I think we're going to do this on all of them. I have also got the framed walls out, so we can keep using logs around the whole thing to keep it looking the same. Okay, let's figure out how this is going to work. Oh, we are out of slabs. Let's make some more. Perfect. Move my build tool out of my way. Okay, and then we'll also do this bit. Oh! Right, so my idea is to hopefully have these framed corners come along here. Oh, I need to go and make the lengthways ones. Hang on. I've quickly gone and changed those, so now we should be in the right place to have these come across. So I think if we do it like this, here we go. So this is going to work as the bar, and I've also gone and made a bunch of blocks of iron. So this is the bar. We're going to do the same across here. And then we're going to use these framed corner strips and figure out how to put them across. I might need to put them underneath, but that's doable. And also kind of how they look in real life anyway, so if we get these out. Okay. It's all just about figuring out where they go, really. If I fill in here for now. Oh no, hang on, not there. We'll start this way around. And then that would be there anyway. And then we go in and remove these, and we've got monkey bars. And then we just need to use the iron on them. Maybe steel would have probably looked better. But for now, we have working monkey bars. I'm very happy with that. Although I feel like if the monkey bars were coming out of wood, that wouldn't look that bad. But yeah, now we need a way up. So I also made some spruce ladders. And then you climb up. Oh my goodness. I'm not made for this life. I'm not a child. And then we're going to want to put... What happens if I put these? Oh, you can just slip off. That's probably a bad idea. Okay, I didn't make fences, so what we're going to do instead is I'm going to use these walls. And we're going to make our own kind of fence, I think. So obviously we don't want to put it across here, but we're going to put the walls in the corners. We're then going to put these spruce fence gates, because I like it because they're lower. And then we're gonna turn these into wooden bits. So then you use the monkey bars, swing, swing, swing. I think it might be worth bringing the head height of this bit up a bit because it's very low. I know it's for children, but it's very low at the minute. So if we get just up here, we'll probably make it look 10 times better. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Yeah, that feels more airy. And then you go over there. We'll do the same on these four corners. And then this way is just going to be a bridge. And what we're going to do is attach these to the corner walls. And then have coming along like this. Actually, I think we'll just get rid of these two under here. That looks fine. And then have... kind of like we've got on the bridge over there. How it kind of goes up one. We're going to do the same kind of thing here. And we're going to change this out for a wall and a log. And then I'm just going to need to make some more gates. Here we go. So they've got a little bridge bit that brings them over to here. And then we'll fill this bit in. Same way we did the other side. Yep, that's usable. And then we have to figure out how to make a slide. So it's going to need a fence gate there just to protect that bit. And then we also need to quickly do our corners. There we go, perfect. Now, how are we going to get a slide? I'm going to go and consult the framed blocks. Okay, I've gone for the framed slopes because I think that's a good enough slope. You know, like it's not too sharp, it's not too steep. And there is our slide. Now I'm probably going to go in underneath. Upside down ones like this. And then that will be our slide. You could probably do with like a bit of edging, but it's a bit difficult when it comes to Minecraft and shapes. So I feel like that will do for now. So the kids are going to climb up here. They're going to do the monkey bars. Oops. Do the monkey bars across here. Run over the bridge. And slide down the slide. I really like this. I'm really proud of this. Very fun. And then, just to give it a bit of added, this place is played with by children. It's quite a steep drop, to be fair. But never mind. And then let's run a pathway all the way up here. And around. Because that works nicely. I'm also going to just leave it very thin. Because it's kind of like when you're walking a pathway through a field. It's very thin. Because it's just the one area you've walked through. Oh, I really like that. And then I think I'm going to put some trees. Or a tree maybe like back here. So I think I'm going to go for one of these maple trees. I've got saplings galore on me. I'll put a sapling there. And then that'll grow at the back and give some shading to that area. I think it'd be nice to bring the maple trees in a little bit. So I've got some red maple here. We could run these along this bit. Then I want a kind of like lunch area. What kind of benches have we got? We've got the benches we've been using in places, so we could actually make proper benches at tables like you see picnic benches. That'd be quite nice. Okay, let's get a couple of picnic benches out. We're gonna use spruce again. We'll make a few. I can always use benches elsewhere. So we'll put one table there. Another table there. Another table here. I think that'll do. 3 tables seems plenty. And then maybe some flowers around the back. What have we got on us? Okay, flowers will have to be done in a bit because we don't really actually have any kind of flowers on us. Then we want tables. It would have been cute if they already had picnic tables, but I don't see any picnic tables. A twigs table or a handcrafted table? I think I'm going to go handcrafted. Again, can always use the tables elsewhere. Oh, this is very cute. And again, you want pathways up and around them, because obviously the kids will like run to the tables. And around them. There we go. And now we've got the tables. That sort of leads us to being able to pop down a few trees and stuff like that. So if I get the barrels out again, I think a few sort of tree bits here in the middle would look nice. I know I've got leaves on me because I was punching my way through a bunch of spruce earlier. So let's put some spruce in here because obviously we've already picked the maple trees and the red maple trees. So putting some spruce in here will be nice. And then I think it just needs some flowers and some bone meal. So I'll go grab those. Oh, this is looking great. Okay, I've got peonies, alliums, the bushy alliums, and some lilacs. I've also gone and grabbed bone meal, and I've also gone and grabbed some moss carpet, because I thought just sort of like adding a bit of moss here and there will give a little bit of texture to the grass instead of it all being so flat. Obviously, moss isn't that nice to have lying around the place, but we're going for a textured appeal here. See, it already looks better. Okay, let's put some lilacs around the place. I feel like the actual play area needs more flooring doing because, let's be honest, the kids will be running all around this. There you go, that's better. A proper mess. Okay, then we'll put one there for the peonies. Make sure to have a good mismatch of all of them. And then we'll pop some alliums around the place. We'll do some more alliums than we've done of other things because these are smaller and we can get away with more. Oops. They're also just my favourite flower. Oh, this is looking great. And then let's run in with some bone meal and just flesh out the areas just a tad. Make it like a proper park, you know, because the long grass is good for the bugs. And kids love hunting for bugs. Now that is a park to be proud of. Now that we've got this lovely area going on, I think we need to light it, and then we also need to sort of decorate this area just a little bit. I don't think it needs much, but a few flowers and a few of those barrel pots, and then we'll probably be done. So... And then I also think maybe a couple of lamp posts, because obviously it needs to be lit during the night time. Otherwise, in the morning when the kids come to play, there will be mobs everywhere. So we'll put in a couple of these. Like so. I'll get out the leaves. Cover these. There we go. That looks lovely. And then we'll get out the peonies. And fill those about the space. And then we've got lilacs. And then we've got alliums to just sort of fill in. Might be overdoing it on the alliums, but never mind. Okay, and then we will pop some bone meal down. Okay, the alliums don't look too bad now. Before it was very much, this is allium central. Let's see. Probably one here. One here. Trying to think where's the best spot. Maybe one here. Oops. Couple of lights on that one. Actually, why don't we do a 4? Because that doesn't look that bad. Okay, noted. Done. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to do that one as a double. And then we'll have this as a little one. Oh, that's very cute, being very diddy. And then I do think I'm just going to go around and plop these about the place for extra light. Can't wait to see what this looks like at night. That should do. So lastly, I have gone in and added this lovely swing because I realised that our playground was lacking a swing. Thank you all so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you all again next time. Bye!